Your brain isn't fixed. It's wired to change, adapt, and evolve. This ability is called neuroplasticity, and it means that your thoughts, habits, and behaviors can literally rewire your nervous system. But change doesn't happen just because you want it. It happens when you take consistent, intentional action over time. Science shows that even small habits, when repeated daily, can transform your mood, focus, energy, and sense of purpose in just 21 days. The key is repetition. Your brain thrives on structure and challenge, not comfort and randomness. When you commit to small but meaningful actions like waking up at the same time, getting sunlight, moving your body, and managing your thoughts, you activate powerful neural circuits that reshape how you think, feel, and act. This isn't about motivation, it's about design. You don't have to change everything overnight. You just need to start showing up for yourself every single day with intention. Waking up at the same time every day may seem like a small commitment, but its impact on your brain and body is profound. Your body operates on an internal clock called the circadian rhythm, which regulates everything from hormone release and energy levels to mood and cognitive function. When your wake-up time varies, your brain receives mixed signals, disrupting this natural rhythm and leading to fatigue, brain fog, and emotional instability. But when you rise at a consistent time, 7 days a week, your brain begins to anticipate that pattern. Over time, it starts releasing cortisol, the hormone that promotes energy and focus, about 45 minutes before you wake. This allows you to feel more alert and in control, without relying on caffeine or willpower. Even more powerful is the psychological shift. Every time you get up as promised, you build self-trust. You prove to yourself that you follow through, even when it's uncomfortable. That's how discipline becomes identity. The habit of waking up consistently doesn't just structure your morning. It becomes the anchor that organizes your entire day. It's not about being rigid, it's about being intentional. And that intention compounds into momentum, clarity, and long-term success. Getting natural sunlight within the first hour of waking is one of the simplest yet most powerful habits you can build. Morning light triggers a signal to your brain's master clock, the suprachiasmatic nucleus, telling your body it's time to be awake and alert. This exposure helps suppress melatonin, the sleep hormone, and encourages the healthy release of cortisol, which boosts focus and energy. It also increases dopamine, the neurotransmitter responsible for motivation and mood. Unlike indoor lighting, even a cloudy morning provides enough intensity to activate this system. Just 5 to 10 minutes outside without sunglasses or glass in between can improve your sleep quality, sharpen your thinking, and help regulate your emotions throughout the day. This single habit resets your internal rhythm, creating a natural countdown to sleep later that night. In a digital world that constantly pulls your attention, stepping into sunlight is a powerful way to reconnect with your biology and take control of your day. In a world flooded with endless notifications, social media scrolls, and short-form content, your brain is constantly bombarded with unnatural dopamine spikes. Dopamine is the brain's motivation molecule. It drives you to pursue goals and rewards. But when it's triggered too often by low-effort digital inputs, it becomes desensitized. Over time, the brain starts craving constant stimulation and novelty, making deep focus, patience, and real satisfaction harder to access. You begin to feel more restless, more distracted, and less motivated. That's why reducing digital overstimulation is one of the most powerful habits you can adopt. This doesn't require a full digital detox. It starts with small boundaries. Avoiding your phone for the first hour of the day, turning off non-essential notifications, And replacing endless scrolling with intentional actions, like walking, reading, or thinking, can help reset your brain's reward system. As your dopamine sensitivity normalizes, you'll begin to enjoy deeper work, more meaningful interactions, and a stronger connection to your goals. The ability to delay gratification is a core trait of high performers. By managing your inputs, you regain control of your energy, focus, and emotional balance, and begin to build a brain that's wired not for distraction, but for sustained achievement. Daily exercise, even something as simple as a 20-minute walk, has a profound impact on your brain, emotions, and overall vitality. Exercise isn't just physical, it's mental. When you move your body, your brain releases endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, and brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a powerful chemical that enhances learning, memory, and adaptability. Walking in particular creates a gentle rhythm that calms the nervous system, reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, and promotes emotional balance. It takes your body out of fight or flight mode and into a state of repair and recovery. Over time, this consistent movement will form emotional resilience. You become less reactive, calmer, and better able to handle the daily stresses of life. Walking also promotes deeper and more creative thinking, allowing your mind to wander constructively and process emotions. It improves sleep, digestion, and even hormone balance. But perhaps most importantly, daily movement strengthens identity. Every time you show up for yourself, you reinforce the belief that you are a doer, a health first and a doer. It's not about intensity, it's about consistency. Movement creates emotions, and emotions drive behavior. Walking is not only good for your health, it is also a daily reset button for your brain, body, and mind. The first words you say to yourself each morning are more important than you think. In the minutes after waking up, your brain is in a highly susceptible state between theta and alpha brainwaves, making it the perfect time to shape your mindset. Practice positive self-talk during this time is more than just a motivational ritual. It's a mental exercise. When you say inspirational statements like, "I am focused," "I am resilient," or "Today I lead with clarity," you activate prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making, goal-setting, and emotional control. Over time, this repetition forms new neural pathways that make confidence and calm your default settings. You begin to filter your day through a lens of strength instead of stress. This habit also trains reticular activating system, RAS, to seek out thoughts, people, and opportunities that align with your goals. The result? You're more focused, emotionally stable, and less dependent on external validation. Positive self-talk builds self-confidence. You stop waiting for the world to affirm your worth and start bringing it inward. By programming your mind before the world has a chance to shape it, you become proactive, not reactive, and walk into the day with clarity, courage, and control. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, is one of the most underrated habits for building long-term mental, emotional, and physical health. Your body operates on a natural 24-hour cycle called circadian rhythm, which regulates everything from hormone release to energy, mood, and digestion. When your sleep schedule is inconsistent, these systems get out of sync, leading to fatigue, irritability, and poor concentration. But when you consistently adjust your sleep and wake times, your brain begins to optimize key hormones like melatonin and cortisol, leading to better sleep quality and smoother mornings. Over time, this habit also reinforces self-discipline. Making a simple promise, like going to bed on time, builds self-esteem. It creates structure, stability, and a calm foundation for the rest of your day. True high performance isn't just about doing more. It starts with recovering well and waking up ready. In a world filled with constant distraction and pressure, true transformation begins with structure, not struggle. The key lesson here is small, consistent habits have the power to rewire your brain, practice focus, increase energy, and build lasting self-confidence. Waking up at the same time every day, exposing yourself to morning sunlight, moving your body, managing your digital inputs, and speaking to yourself with intention. These are more than habits. They signal to your nervous system that you're in control. For adults juggling careers, relationships, and responsibilities, these habits act as anchors in the chaos. They help you navigate your day with purpose rather than reaction. And best of all, they remind you that growth doesn't require leaps. It requires repeated action that aligns with your values. If you're over 25 and looking for clarity, motivation, or drive, don't wait for the perfect plan. Start with a habit, master it, then build on it. These small decisions become your identity over time, and your identity drives everything else. Success isn't an event, it's a side effect of living intentionally every day.